Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Darrell Bean Stadium on the campus of Earlham College as we bring you Earlham College field hockey. Great to have you with us. It's going to be a beautiful day today. It is homecoming weekend for Earlham Athletics. It has already been busy, and certainly last night with Hall of Fame inductions. The Earlham field hockey team playing last night. They lost a tough one to Worcester by a final of 3-1. So the Quakers will try to get back on track today against a team that they beat earlier this year. On the road at Oberlin, it was a 4-3 win. The Quakers won that contest in a shootout by a final of 4-3. So coming into today's action, let's take a quick look at the updated standings between these two teams, and then we'll take a closer look at the entire conference. Right now, Earlham 2-7. They've lost their last 5, and they've lost now 7 out of their last 10. So they'll try to get on the winning side of things today. 2-7 in the conference. Meanwhile, Oberlin in the North Coast Athletic Conference looking for that first win. They are 0-9 in conference play, 0-11 overall, and they have lost, again, their first 11 games of this season. When we come back, we are just moments away from getting this one started. We will check out the updated standings from top to bottom as each team continues to jockey for position in the North Coast Athletic Conference, and we'll get you the starters. And this one is just moments away from getting underway here at Darrell Bean Stadium. Stay right there. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance pregame show with Kevin Shear, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank. A bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
There's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some friends and come play live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else can you find this kind of variety along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
Hey, Chuck, where you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for, like, the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
Back once again here at Darrell Bean Stadium as we get set for today's field hockey matchup between Oberlin and Earlham, and the captains meeting. In fact, you can see them just outside our graphic lower left right there on your screen as the Quakers looking to get their third win in conference play. Here's how things stack up going into action today, and things are very jumbled at the top. And then things kind of drop off a little bit once you get to about the fourth-place team. But right now, DePauw is 7-1. They have a half-game lead over Denison and Kenyon. Denison at 7-2. Kenyon also at 7-2. And all three of those teams on current winning streaks. DePauw's won 4 straight. Denison has won 4 straight and 8 out of their last 10. And Kenyon coming in, they've won 3 straight and 7 out of their last 10. Wittenberg holding on at 5-4. They've lost their last 3, and they've also lost 6 out of their last 10. So Wittenberg trying to hold on and certainly get one of those playoff spots at the end of the season. Worcester coming in at 4-5, Ohio Wesleyan at 3-5, Earlham at 2-7, and Oberlin at 0-9. After today, the Quakers have a tough one ahead. They have to go to Denison, they go to Kenyon, and they go to DePauw, the top 3 teams in the North Coast Athletic Conference, and then they'll finish things out their final contest here at home against Wittenberg. Mark it down October the 29th. That will be an 11 o'clock start time, and we'll have it for you right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Both teams heading out, getting ready for this one here today, and we'll be joining our public address announcer, Mitch Blankenspore, for the introductions of both of these teams, and then we will get this one underway between the Quakers and the Yo Women. Now here's the introduction of today's players.
Contest pitting the visiting Yo Women of Oberlin College against your Earlham College Quakers. Meet the starting lineups for both teams. First for Oberlin. In goal, wearing number 54, Maggie Gassio. Number 4, Amelia Huang. Number 6, Ariana Enzering. Number 8, Louisa McGarvey. Number 9, Aditi Banerjee. Number 10, Emma Hahn. Number 11, Dylan Sebastian. Number 12, Maureen Coffey. Number 17, Julia Meyerbaum. Number 22, Jennifer Krakauer. And number 23, Libby Royer. Oberlin is under the direction of Tiffany Saunders. She is assisted by Jessica Franklin. Now for your Quakers. In goal, wearing number 47, Camille Vandervaart. Number 2, Natalie Blatz. Number 4, Tu Pham. Number 6, Christina Bruner. Number 7, Caitlin Bruner. Number 9, Sydney Barnes. Number 10, Isabella Grasso. Number 11, Megan Hutt. Number 14, Micah Turlings. Number 18, Olivia Honigman. And number 20, Laura Khalifa.
There are your starters. We'll come back. This one coming up in just a few moments. This is Earlham Field Hockey right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all hand-picked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at Tony'sCarSales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, Richmond Power and Light is advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. For more information on Richmond Power and Light, go to their website at rp-l.com. Richmond Power and Light, Together, we make powerful partners. Back once again here at Darrell Bean Stadium. We mentioned, of course, this is a homecoming weekend and a lot of alumni chance to come back, and not only for the field hockey squad, but a lot of parents here today as well. And so both teams well represented by, again, not only alumni, but maybe even former players that have played field hockey for the Quakers, but then also they had a cross-country meet, the baseball team holding their alumni game today. And, of course, we have football coming up later this afternoon where the Quakers will be taking on Mount St. Joe. And a reminder, that is a 2:30 kickoff time, and our pregame coverage beginning at around 2:10 this afternoon. Both the men's and women's soccer teams playing this afternoon, and that will take place again at 1 and 3:30 today. As the face-off, you might say, right here in the middle, and the Quakers will be in their home whites, and the Yo women will be in their traveling dark uniforms here this afternoon, and we are underway, and the first foul called of the day will go against the Quakers. The official stopping play right there, and they'll bring the Yo women back, and that will be Ariana Enzerink out of Davis, California, one of the seniors on this team. We will promise, I guess, I better get rid of that graphic right there so you can see the entire game. Here we go. Quakers with the steal there at midfield, and they'll go on the counterattack as Earlham looking to the middle, stolen away. And here come the Yo women back the other way as the Quakers stop that attack just shy of the 30-yard line. And a whistle and a foul. That'll stop the attack once again. And the Quakers will have the possession here to the near side. Good look once again at the senior Megan Hutt, the team's leading scorer. And if Quakers plan on winning today, they'll certainly need a good performance out of her. And we talk about it time and time again where she gets double and triple teamed and makes it very difficult for her to get an opening. Libby Royer there out of Columbus, Ohio, as the Quakers back on defense, and we'll see Dylan Sebastian work that one to the right, and a whistle will stop play. And once again, the Yo women back on offense. That one lifted high toward midfield. That one really off the front stick of Isabella Grasso. Grasso for the Quakers able to come to the near side. Back on the centering ball, and it'll come to the outside circle to the right, and that'll go against the Quakers. Whistled that time against Christina Bruner. Quakers take that back, not against Bruner, but against Oberlin as that ball goes out of bounds on the end line, and once again the Quakers able to bring it out front. Just underway here again at Darrell Bean Stadium. Busy weekend. That ball centered into the strike circle, and the Quakers just miss an opportunity to the right. It looked like that may have been Christina Bruner there in the strike circle, and the Quakers miss an early opportunity to get on the board here in the first half. Both teams have struggled in the scoring department, but for the Quakers, you go back to that lone goal they had yesterday against Worcester. They have been outscored now 12-1 over their last 3 contests. That whistle against Maureen Coffey for the Yo women. Quakers back here to the near side, and again a beautiful day today, and Quakers hoping to finish this one out before that tough 3-game road trip as Megan centers that ball and scores, and the Quakers get on the board first. And Earlham off to a good start, and now we'll wait and see who they give the official goal to and if there's an assist on the play as well. So a good start for the Quakers here this afternoon. Well, that was a heck of a pass by Megan Hutt on the right, but I didn't get a chance to see if that ball was tipped once it got right past the goalkeeper, Maggie Gassio. And so now the Quakers set the tone early in this one. These two teams again played into overtime the last time at Oberlin. But now the Quakers, after the steal, here's Megan Hutt, able to come to the near sideline. And, boy, there's 3 maroon jerseys very close to Megan. And it's knocked out of bounds here on the near side by Libby Royer. Quakers again on the attack down the right sideline. It'll go out of bounds, last touched by Emma Hahn. She is out of Oakwood, Ohio. All the way to the end line and inside the strike circle and taken away as we'll go the other way. Here's Royer. Royer stopped. They'll say Caitlin Bruner. Megan Hutt will get the assist, and Caitlin Bruner is the official score on that first goal. So the Quakers with Caitlin Bruner. That ball coming out of bounds here to the near sideline, intended for Maureen Coffey. And again, the Quakers able to take over right just shy of that 50-yard line. Ball lifted high in the air as Natalie Blatch trying to lift that one over the defense. And that'll be whistled dead, and we'll go back over now to the Yo women. Oberlin trying to dump from behind, and boy, if you're going to make that hit by Emma Hahn, you better make it strong, and they'll do a little give and go back to the near side as Dylan Sebastian there for the Yo women. And now the near sideline again to Hahn. Past the 50-yard line, Quakers peel back on defense. Here's Coffey trying to get past the defender. That is Natalie Blatch. Whistle dead by the back official, and they'll bring it up about a yard or two and then place it right there, and that is Amelia Huang. Now for the Yo women, but again, Earlham's defense on the steal. Here's Megan Hutt. Megan, there are 3 Yo women right there defensively trying to slow her down, as Megan will bring it to the near sideline, looking ahead on the pass, and it does not stay in play as Christina Bruner here to the near sideline, unable to keep it in bounds. And the Yo women will take over. 1-0 Quakers on top. Again, Caitlin Bruner with the goal early. And, boy, you love to get out to a fast start, no matter who you're playing, and kind of set the tone early, and that's what the Quakers are doing right now. And at this point, everything played in the Oberlin side. Ball squirts back out to midfield on the run. Banerjee there for the Yo women, but again, Earlham's defense coming up big with the stop. Natalie Blatch got a stick on that one as the ball worked to the far sideline. It will roll out of bounds and last touched by the Quakers. And so the Yo women will put it in play. That will be Jennifer Krakauer there for the Yo women. Quakers able to get the stop once again. Boy, they're getting a lot of sticks on those 50-50 balls and able to come back the other way. Here is Honigman. Honigman looking ahead, and once again it'll be Caitlin Bruner. Bruner inside the strike circle, and we've got a whistle. That'll go against the Yo women, and the Quakers reset it deep in the corner and work to the sideline. Turling's there for the Quakers. Draws the double team, good reversal, looks inside. Nice strike with a stick, but it was barely touched that time, but enough to stop the advancement. Has Wang there for the Yo women, and again we'll go back the other way once the Quakers get a steal. That is Turling's. Turling's winding up. Good stick off of Megan Hutt's stick. Here's Hutt. Tried to get the shot off, and that one may have hit. Looked like that was Dylan Sebastian in the face. And Sebastian taking one for the team, and the Quakers will have a penalty corner right here. So the first penalty corner of the day, and the Quakers will work that off the hash mark to the left. Sydney Barnes will put it in play, and it will be Megan Hutt top and fires away. That one ricocheted inside. Two fam there for the Quakers fighting for the loose ball, and it comes to the near sideline. Anzerink there for the Yo women. So the first penalty corner. And the Quakers got a really good look out front with Megan Hutt. And boy, she put a nice stick on that ball. Quakers will have it near sideline after that's whistled dead against the Yo women. Here's Megan once again. Megan winding up, firing high. That'll go through, intended for Honigman. Turling's on the left side. Everybody stops. The backside official will whistle that one dead. Once again, Quakers here to the right of the strike circle. That is Megan Hutt. And every time, again, we can't reiterate it more, but Megan had 3 maroon jerseys right there in front of her. And you see the Yo women playing outside that strike circle. They'll try to stop this attack very early. Here's Turling's again. Turling's nice stick handling that time. Backhanded that pass, and it goes wide of the goal. In front was Isabella Grasso there for the Quakers. Grasso was her momentum carrying her to the right. That pass went behind her. And the Quakers will give up that possession. Well, so far, Oberlin has not been in position to get the ball into scoring area for the Yo women so far today. And, well, you look back at the goalkeeper, Camille Vandervaart, and she's been pretty lonely so far today as that shot will go wide to the left of Gassio. But it has not been past the 50-yard line very much so far today for the Yo women. So now Oberlin will try to attack to the right, and boy, that ball again getting away from Marine Coffee. Quakers able to run it down just past midfield, and you'll see it come to the near side once again. And that's where Oberlin will take over as that one is whistled dead, and Oberlin will get about a 8 or 9 yard advantage right there once the ball is placed down. But there is Megan Hutt with the steal. Megan on the counterattack as she looks up. See who she's trying to get it to, and no one is there, and the closest one would have had to have been Isabella Grasso, but that pass out of her reach will eventually go out of play. So once again, Oberlin will take over here in the first half. 25 minutes and change here in the first half of play. Quakers scored within the first couple of minutes. This ball lifted nicely down the left sideline. Here's Coffey. Coffey, this is the deepest that the Yo women have been inside the strike circle. Coffey turning, looking. The Quakers will have a player go down. And we have a whistle and stoppage of play. Boy, the one that you don't want to lose her, that's Natalie Blatz, one of your better defenders. And it looks like we will have our first penalty corner right here now for Oberlin. Blatz tried to make that turn. Once Coffey got it inside the strike circle, went down on the turf, and so Oberlin will put it in play on the hash mark to the left. Again, their first penalty corner. Ball comes out top, swinging, and that one ricochets off Megan Hutt. Here's Turlings with the steal. And Oberlin unable to get anything on their first penalty corner of the day. More fans coming to see the Quakers and Oberlin here this afternoon on a beautiful day here at Darrell Bean Stadium, and we've been pretty well blessed with a lot of great weather so far this field hockey season, so that has not been an issue. Official will blow that one dead on the backside, and I think they may have called a yellow card this time on Caitlin. Caitlin Bruner. Bruner's coming to the sideline, so the Yo women will have a man advantage here as Bruner will come to the sideline and come to the penalty chair for just a few moments. Now can the Quakers be able to survive this one here in the first half as Oberlin once again in Earlham territory, and that'll be a foul call from behind. Looks like they ended up getting Beierbaum that time for Oberlin. Not sure exactly what the penalty was, again, that Caitlin Bruner was guilty of, at least from the standpoint that sent her to the penalty box. But now the Quakers will try to work a man down. That'll be whistled against the Quakers. And the Yo women just outside the strike circle. They're trying to advance it inside, look for a shot right here. And we've got a penalty corner against the Quakers. That was Maureen Coffey once again, the senior out of Manassas, Virginia. She was trying to maneuver herself around and see if she could find someone in the middle that she could get that ball to, but there was no one there. Amelia Hwang will put that ball in play in a rather interesting style to put it in play to the left hash mark as this one hit high, and I'm not sure who that hit, but I'll tell you what, it ricocheted off to the right. That was a high shot that time off the stick of Maureen Coffey. So for the first time today, Camille Vandervaart getting challenged here as we are coming up on the 21-minute mark in the first half. Quakers on top of this one, 1-0. That'll go against Earlham on the near side. Megan Hutt being much more aggressive here in the first half as Oberlin will put the ball in play just above the strike circle. Once it enters, a chance then for Oberlin to get a shot on goal. That one hits off Fam, but they will blow that against the Yo women, and we'll head the other way. Here's Megan Hunt on the dribble into the near sideline. Tried to get it by the defender. The ball goes out of play, and not a bad move that time as Krakauer there for the Yo women. But again, Megan unable to advance that ball on the sideline. So again, here is Sebastian. Sebastian on the dribble to the sideline. Nice job with the stick going back and forth to dribble that ball up the left, and Quakers called on the violation. So once again, Sebastian trying to put that ball in play, and it went through the legs that time of Khalifa. The official will blow that one dead and move the Quakers off to the side a little bit more, just by a couple of feet. And this is where Earlham now will put it in play. Ball lifted very close to the 40-yard line. And the battle for the loose ball here to the near side. Fam there for the Quakers, and Emma Brown has come in now for the Yo women. Ball back into Earlham territory as the Yo women trying to tie this one up, and that's going to be called against the Quakers. That's Turlings called on the foul. We are at 20 minutes remaining, 15 in here in the first half. Quakers will place it very close to that 25-yard line. Oberlin will place that at the 25-yard line. Here is Wang once again for the Yo women, and they'll try to work it to the near side, but not sure who that was intended for, but there was no one there as it goes out of bounds, and the Quakers regain possession. The two closest had to have been, well, at least the one close one was Emma Hahn. Quakers try to advance it up the sideline. There's Hahn with the steal, and that's blown dead once again. Quakers now at full strength as back into the lineup will be Caitlin Bruner. Hahn here to the near side. Christina Bruner almost lifted her hand up to knock that one down, and it does go out of play on the near sideline. The official will bring that ball all the way into Oberlin territory before it's placed there. That ball going all the way through and to the end line and out of play. Quakers able to advance that ball a good 25 yards to the spot at that 25-yard line. Ball out of bounds here to the near side. That's Libby Royer, the freshman out of Columbus, Ohio, there for Oberlin. And here's a good look at Megan Hutt. Hutt with the assist on the first goal. Defended well there by Brown for the Yo women. Turlings looking inside to Christina Bruner. Quakers unable to keep that possession. They didn't even get it inside the strike circle, but again, their defense able to come up on the near side and stop the play, and Earlham again will get it to Megan Hutt. Turlings out front. This will stay with the Quakers. I don't know if you can see those X's that are placed on the 25-yard line, but that'll give you a good idea of where the ball is placed as this ball goes wide to the right. Turlings looking for Hutt. Quakers looking for their 6th win of the season. A vast improvement over the last couple of years. Get the win here today and sweep this season series, as here is Christina Bruner. That's going to be centered. Megan Hutt inside the circle, and the right pad saved that time by Gassio. And Gassio able to reach out and knock that one away, but the Quakers will have a penalty corner. And this will be number 2 on the day for the Quakers. Boy, Gassio did a pretty good job getting that pad out to the right. Of course, Gassio, a senior. She's been with this program for her 4th year and had a chance to watch her last year. And certainly for a team that has struggled, Gassio pretty good in goal, but not a whole lot of help defensively. Turlings winding up and hitting that one hard. And it'll go back over now to the Yo women. Boy, Turlings looked like Hank Aaron that time trying to hit the home run as she winds up hard Yo women work that ball at the right sidelines. There is Turlings again, step for step, as Enzerink there for the Yo women, trying to continue the advancement up the sideline. That ball gets inside the strike circle, but will go past the end line and out of play. Louisa McGarvey coming back in now for the Yo women, and Emma Hahn will sit down. So a change here as we get into the later stages of the first half, and that'll be whistled dead against the Yo women, and the Quakers will take over as we come up on the 15-minute mark here in the first half of play. Stolen away by Oberlin. They'll work at midfield, try to get it on the stick of Coffey. Coffey unable to advance it, but is whistled dead. Coffey once again, and we've got a penalty corner here against the Quakers. So Oberlin with their second penalty corner and a chance to try to tie this one. And they've been working this off the hash mark to the left exclusively so far today. Amelia Wang, the sophomore out of Ann Arbor, Michigan, will again put it in play. Let's see if she'll go to the top once again. She so far has worked every ball to the top. Didn't get a good strike on this one. Back inside the circle. Wang taking a look, and the Quakers defensively were there, but we've got another penalty corner against Earlham. Well, the ball wasn't struck very well. It didn't advance as fast as it needed to for the Yo women. And they have looked back outside to Maureen Coffey. Coffey standing right at the hash mark. She's the second from the left. And this time they'll bypass Coffey, go to the top. Ball outside the strike circle. It goes in, but let's see if it was touched by anyone inside the circle. And I believe they say it was. So Oberlin able to tie this one up, and we'll wait for the official word. And off a penalty corner, the Yo women tie this one at 1 apiece here in the first half. I wasn't sure that ball, I know it was hit outside the strike circle, but I didn't see anybody in it.
That Oberlin goal scored by number 6, Ariana Enzerink.
So Enzerink will get the goal, and Wang will get the assist. So Enzerink the goal, the senior out of Davis, California, tying this one at 1 apiece. Quakers on the fast break the other way. Here's Caitlin Bruner. Bruner outside the strike circle, and that'll go against Earlham. And Oberlin now feeling like maybe they've gotten some of the momentum back going their way. Ball lifted high, knocked down by Megan Hutt. Megan looking inside. Nice way to get through 2 defenders, and that one will be shot hard off the right leg of Gassio once again. So Megan got a good stick on it, but Gassio with a pad save, and here come the Quakers getting the steal once again. Here's Natalie Blatz. Good defense, I should say, by Blatz, and that'll go against the Quakers. I think they got Blatz, and she wasn't quite sure what that penalty was. Near side now for Maureen Coffey. Coffey working it back to midfield. Lead pass. Good look at Bayerbaum. Quakers have a player go down, and they will whistle this one and stop play. And it looks like for the Quakers that may be Khalifa, who went down just inside the 30-yard line. And while they take a look at her, we'll take a break as well on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We're tied at 1 apiece.
Hi, this is Troy Argowski of Radio Troy Digital Sports. There are plenty of places for me to get lunch or dinner, but there's only one Mancino's. In fact, I was just there for lunch the other day and had a delicious pizza grinder. That's just one of many choices I can get at Mancino's. How about a fresh salad? Several varieties of pasta, Mancino's Lights, or perhaps even an oven-baked spaghetti, or maybe a pepperoni pizza. So when you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, make sure you choose Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Maybe you haven't heard, but there's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show Cheers. You know, where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some of your friends and try out a game of live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else are you going to find this kind of variety, along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
Earlhamites, staying connected with the college is easy thanks to your alumni office. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, access the alumni directory on Earlham's online portal, read the Earlhamite magazine, and visit us online. We're here for you. Go Quakers!
Well, Laura Khalifa now being assisted off here in the first half as the Quakers, and very rare do you see an injury in field hockey, but apparently she turned and may have twisted that right knee, and so the Quakers will be down one, and we will see Grace McCool come in. McCool will now take her spot, the junior out of Homs, Syria. Tied at one here in the first half, just over 13 minutes remaining. Quakers got the first goal, and Oberlin coming back and scoring goal number 2 here this afternoon and knotting this one at 1 apiece. And the Quakers will have the ball and try to go on the attack here to the near side. You get a good look again at Megan Hutt playing there for the Yeowomen, and Hutt trying to come to the near side, looking ahead on that pass to Caitlin Bruner. Two Pham there for the Quakers, able to run down the loose ball. And we have a battle just outside the strike circle, and eventually won by Dylan Sebastian for Oberlin. Quakers able to get it back. That is Caitlin Bruner, and Yeowomen come up with a steal as Sebastian again able to lead the break the other way, and they quickly get it to Coffey. Coffey, an excellent dribbler across the midfield stripe, and now into the strike circle. And we've got a penalty corner against the Quakers, and that'll go. See, it looks like that's going to be Sydney Barnes, who was guilty of the penalty. So the Yeowomen again, a penalty corner. They scored off a penalty corner earlier. And again, they'll bring it to the hash mark just to the left of the goal. Huge advantage again when you get into the penalty corner, especially if you can work it quickly. Inside the circle, that one hit well, and just in front of the goal, Wang got a stick on it, and we've got another penalty corner. Vandervaart did a good job getting over, and the Quakers defensively able to jump on that one. It may have been Turlings who went down to the turf. But now another penalty corner, and Wang was right in front of the goal coming off that penalty corner to the left. And, boy, she got the stick on it. It would have been a 2-1 ball game right now, but Quakers able to survive that last penalty corner. We'll do it again. Not a good hit this time. As again inside the circle, and that one will hit off of Turlings. And the Quakers survive yet another penalty corner. Boy, nice job by Turlings. If it didn't hit her, it came off the glove of Camille Vandervaart. Either way, the Quakers able to get the save as this ball lifted high in the air, and the official will say, nope, going to bring it back, give it to the Yeowomen. Just over 10 minutes remaining here in the first half, and Oberlin unable to do anything with it as the Quakers will come back once again and look to go on the counterattack here in the first half. Earlham's offense very effective early, getting the ball into scoring position and Haven't done so in a while. Ball stolen away there by Royer. And now Wang here to the near side as the Yo women trying to get themselves back in position. Ball just outside the strike circle. Turling's there for the Quakers. It was knocked away and last touched by Oberlin. So now Turlings will look ahead to see what might be available to get this attack going the other way. Boy, good defense coming up quickly. That time was Coffey. Coffey getting it inside the strike circle. Chance here for the Yo women as it's knocked away. Bandry was there just momentarily for Oberlin. But again, they'll keep it in Earlham territory, and that'll be whistled dead from behind. And it will stay here with Oberlin. Just over 9 minutes remaining, and that will be stopped once again. It'll stay with Oberlin, and they'll place it outside. Here's Sebastian, right there on the hash mark at the 25. Sebastian working to the right, and that pass taken away as the Quakers had Honigman there, and that'll be called against Oberlin, so Earlham again will try to go on the counterattack. Ball will stay in Earlham territory just to the right of that strike circle. And Earlham able to come out with it. That's Natalie Blatz. Blatz, the sophomore defenseman out of Amherst, New York. Quakers unable to advance it up the sideline. Oberlin good defense as well. And that'll be called against the Quakers. Enzerink will put it in play. Quakers unable to get this ball out of their own zone, and boy, you let this thing hang around, and there's going to be another penalty corner for Oberlin. So again, Earlham will have to work through another penalty corner here in the first half. Wang will put it in play again on that hash mark to the left. I'm going to see where, there she is, Maureen Coffey still second from the left. When Wang hits the ball well here, they have a good chance. She did that time. That will go off the right foot of Vandervaart. Still inside the strike circle, and we will do it again. And right now, Oberlin's starting to build up some penalty corners here in the first half. So we will do it again. Will they go this time to Maureen Coffey? Coffey stays in the same position. And no, they will not. They'll work it out front again. Ball hit just outside the circle, goes wide to the right, and that will go out of play. But again, Oberlin able to keep it, and they'll put it on the 25-yard line. Of course, they try to make a move it over a few feet, and they'll put it at the hash marks on the football field. And that's where Oberlin will again look to go back on the attack right here. Here's Sebastian, and wisely dumps it behind. Nothing there. Ball will scored out above the strike circle. Quakers there. There's Honigman with the steal. Nice steal by Honigman, and we'll go the other way. Honigman looking ahead. Out of the reach. That time of McCool. And once again, Oberlin able to come back as Wang has it taken away from behind by Turlings. Turlings with a nice strike up the right sideline, but waiting is Oberlin defensively, and they'll get the steal and work it to the right side. Krakauer there looking right, goes out of play at midfield. The Yo women again will put it in play. By the way, we mentioned both soccer teams in action today. The football team will be in action later this afternoon. The volleyball team played Anderson yesterday, dropped a HCAC contest on the road. Yo women on the attack. Ball in the strike circle. Ball lifted on the centering pass, and we will have that one go off the foot, I believe, of an Earlham player. And that means another penalty corner. Well, a lot of opportunities here in the first half off these penalty corners for Oberlin. So now let's see what the Quakers can do again defensively to kind of slow this down. The problem you have here is if you give up too many of these, eventually, like what we saw earlier, they're going to get one in, and you hate to see that. Here's Coffey winding up, and a pad save with the right glove by Vandervaart. So Vandervaart again comes up with a nice save there for the Quakers. By the way, you can follow along in the live stats on GoEarlham.com here this afternoon. 9 penalty corners for Oberlin in the first half. The Quakers with just 2. Oberlin with 9 shots, Earlham with 7, and Oberlin with 7 shots on goal, and the Quakers with 3. So though Earlham got out to a fast start, they probably feel pretty good about being at 1-1, especially when the numbers show that it should be in favor of the Yo women, as the Quakers got it to Caitlin Bruner inside the strike circle, and Bruner tried to make that turn, could not do so. And once again, the Yo women tried to go on the counter, and that ball will be placed to dead, and will come back. Oberlin trying to get out quickly on the fast break, but now the Quakers will have it, will place it again at the 25-yard line. And here's Megan Hutt. Megan will take it deep into the corner. There's your double team. Wang on the backside, and the official on the near side. You can see her holding out her hand right there, as that'll go against the Yo women. And Megan again will put it in play just to the left of the circle. Nice dribble down to the end line, inside and off the stick that time, as the Yo women defensively coming back, as Isabella Grasso there for the Quakers didn't get a strong stick on that ball, and we will have a penalty corner now for the Quakers. It's been a while. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the first half, tied at 1, and again these two teams battled. Quakers won the first contest 4-3 in a shootout. Here's Megan. Winds up, hits that one. Wang got a piece of it. Ball squirts loose to the left, and this will be stopped. Gassio to the right. And looks like we will have yet another penalty corner right here for Earlham. Sydney Barnes, the freshman out of Dallas, Texas, has been the player that put that ball into play. Here's Megan again out front. Here's Turlings. Turlings winding up, firing. That one ricochets inside. Comes all the way to the near side. Quakers able to come up with it. Caitlin Bruner there. Ball inside again on the centering pass. Wang there defensively. Megan winding up, firing that one. That one ricochets again to the right. Ball all the way to the end line. Quakers can't get it to Tufam, and it squirts all the way back out front. And again, the Quakers able to stay on the attack. Turlings had it for a moment. Ball whistled dead against Oberlin. Quakers trying to take a 2-1 lead here in the first half. Here's Turlings off the dribble. Turlings now with the backhand. That one lifted in the circle, goes wide to the left, and on the dive that time was Caitlin Bruner unable to save that one from going out of bounds. And this will go back once again to Oberlin. We are down to the final minute here in the first half. Either team right now, if they plan on getting another point on the board, will have to work quick. The Yo women off the right sideline. Quakers back defensively, able to stop it right there. Give that credit to Sydney Barnes on the far sideline. The Yo women get it just outside the strike circle, and well, they wanted to get it to Maureen Coffey, and that'll be blown against the Yo women, and we're down to the final 20 seconds here in the first half. Well, it doesn't appear any more scoring the rest of the way unless you get a quick one right here, and we are going to head to the locker room tied at 1 apiece as these two teams, again, very evenly matched from their previous matchup, and they are going to go into the locker room tied at 1. And we will come back in a few moments with the official numbers of this first half. It is homecoming weekend, and on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, it's Earlham 1 and Oberlin 1. This is Earlham Field Hockey right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
Summit Computers in Richmond is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware, service, support, and design services. They also provide web hosting, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and much, much more. Summit Computers, the official provider of RadioTroy.com. It takes a lot of pieces working together to run a successful business in today's world. One big piece is your connectivity, powered by your internet. For local businesses in Richmond, you have options for who provides your internet. When deciding who to go with, you need to look at Parallax Systems, fiber optic packaging for your benefit. Speed, reliability, and local service, you get it all with Parallax Systems, a division of RP&L. Visit online at parallax.ws or call 962-3770.
The dealership where I bought my car told me I needed new tires. So, of course, I stopped by Best One and asked Roger to take a look. So they checked it out, and he told me not yet. He said I was good for at least another 10,000 miles. I've always gotten an honest opinion at Best One, and so will you.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark at Best One Tire and Service. We'll only sell you tires when you need new tires, and they'll be the right tires for your car or truck. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Earlham alumni, do you think your Earlham experience ended when you graduated? No way. Your alumni council works to keep alumni connected to the college and to represent the alumni through outreach activities on campus. Interested in joining? Contact the alumni office.
There is one thing for sure in my life, I know nothing about fixing cars. That's why I take my vehicles to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main in Richmond. Their experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems. So if you have an automotive question, they have the answers at Beach Automotive, 110 East Main in Richmond, or give them a call at 765-966-8181 or visit their website, beach-auto.com.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time, which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. It's not just about the quality work, it's also about customer service. It's about attention to details and making absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. If that's the kind of experience you want in your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Give them a call at 966-0994.
Hey, this is Steve, and out of Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Halftime once again here at Darrell Bean Stadium as we are tied at 1 apiece. Thanks for being with us on a beautiful Saturday. We haven't quite made it to the afternoon. Want to remind you once again we have men's and women's soccer coming up later today, and both teams will be in action at Matlack Field, and the women's game will get underway at 1, the men's contest at 3:30 on this, of course, weekend full of activities here for the Earlham alumni and homecoming weekend. We have football this afternoon, and we'll be on the air at around 2:10 this afternoon for the pregame show as the Earlham football team will take on Mount St. Joe. That's a kickoff time beginning at 2:30 as well. So still plenty of opportunity for many of you to come out and see Quaker Athletics here this afternoon. As we mentioned, tied at 1 apiece. Here are the team numbers. Oberlin with 9 shots in the first half. Quakers came on strong and finished with 11 shots in the first half of play. Oberlin with 7 shots on goal. The Quakers with 4. There were 6 saves by the Quakers, 3 by Oberlin. 9 penalty corners in that first half for Oberlin, just 4 for the Quakers. Defensive saves, the Quakers with 2. And in the individual department, at least for Oberlin this afternoon, they were led by Maureen Coffey with 4 shots and 4 shots on goal. The one goal was scored by Ariane Enzerink. And for the Quakers, they were led by Megan Hutt with 6 shots, 2 shots on goal. And Caitlin Bruner picked up that lone goal, and the assist went to Megan Hutt. The 2 defensive saves, Sydney Barnes and Maida Turlings there for the Quakers. And at least in goal this afternoon, and again, neither of the 2 goalkeepers, I thought they both played very well. Gracio there had, again, just the 1 goal given up in the first half. Camille Vandevart as well. So, again, from a defensive standpoint, both playing very well. The 1 goal by the Quakers, mentioned Caitlin Bruner, that came at 2:50 in the first half. And Ariana Enzerink also had the goal. That came at the 20:32 mark of the first half. That is a very short mic cord, by the way. So you're going to have to stand over. Is that okay? I mean, you going to be all right with that? Or?
Yeah, we'll be good, Troy. Thanks so much.
Okay. By the way, Mitch Blankensport joining us here at halftime. It is a very busy weekend, and certainly Mitch has been, I think he's looking forward to the end of the weekend where you can kind of relax a little bit because you've had this has been going on for several weeks for homecoming weekend.
Yeah, definitely, Troy, although it's a pretty great culmination to see so many alumni and friends of both the college and the athletics department here at Earlham coming back to campus. Always a pretty exciting time. It's always a caveat for SIDs because homecoming weekend's both joyous and very stressful at the same time. We had a great Hall of Fame induction ceremony last night. Like to highlight a couple people quickly before we start the second half. Peter Close, class of 1973, men's soccer player that got inducted in the Hall of Fame. Tashai Johnson, perhaps one of the best 2 women's track and field runners in Earlham history to be inducted as well. Justin Rummel, former football quarterback. I don't know if you remember him.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the mid-2000s. He graduated in 2006. And then we had 2 teams, 1966 men's cross-country team coached by Jerry Rushton, the 1966 men's track and field team, the 1996 men's cross-country team, North Coast Athletic Conference co-champions, and then Pat Thomas, longtime head cross-country coach, track and field coach, sports information director, even when he got here earlier in his early days at Earlham, got inducted. It's pretty cool. The other thing I'd like to quickly highlight is it's in the program, which I haven't given to you yet, but I'll get you one for football, is the Samaritan's Feet game today between Mount St. Joe and Earlham. Coach Rod Huber of Mount St. Joe has kind of pioneered the conference's partnership with Samaritan's Feet, which is basically an organization, not-for-profit, that was founded in 2003, that their mission is to equip 10 million impoverished children with shoes when they don't have proper footwear. So it's going to be a donation table here at the entrance to Darrell Bean Stadium, and both coaches, given it's a sort of a warm day, are actually going to go barefoot for the game.
Yeah.
So Coach Johnson and Coach Huber will not wear feet, sort of to raise awareness for all those kids. So kind of a great initiative both for the conference and for MSJ and Earlham. So
10 million, you said?
10 million,
wow.
that's the goal.
That's a lot.
Yep.
So good for them.
So thanks, Troy. Appreciate it. Have a good second half.
Mitch, thank you very much, as well as Mitch Blancaspor, and of course does an excellent job on the sports information and marketing side for the Quakers, and you can check out all of his work on GoEarlham.com. And again, keep yourself up to date with everything that's happening with Earlham Athletics on a daily basis, and photos, statistics, rosters, schedules, you name it, on GoEarlham.com. So we are ready for the second half as we're tied at 1 apiece, and as he mentioned, with all the Hall of Fame induction ceremonies last night, and Pat Thomas and all of those, congratulations to making it to the Hall of Fame. So again, and boy, you think about all the work that was done leading up to it. You don't know all the things that is done many times to make a weekend like this go smooth, and try to get everything in and also still have the athletic events. It just takes a lot of work by a lot of people on this homecoming weekend. Waiting for Oberlin now to finish their get-together so we can get this second half underway, and Oberlin will have control of the ball first to start this second half, and now Oberlin will attack from left to right here in the second half. So we're underway, and always try to guess what we can to see what adjustments have been made at halftime. Quakers able to come up with the steal, but they'll call that one dead here to the near sideline, so the Yo women will put it back in play as Louisa McGarvey. Boy, that ball struck really hard, and I'm not sure if it was intended for Sebastian, but boy, that thing sailed way to the other side, and that was a strong strike by the Yo women. So now the Quakers will put it in play. Turling's just outside of midfield, and boy, she winds up, and ouch, that one is going to hurt right off the knee of Beyerbaum. Now, I often wonder, in the sport of field hockey, you take a shot off the knee and she's not going to recover for a while. She's way behind the play. But that thing went right off her knee, and that's a very hard ball, as now the Yo women get it inside the strike circle and the Quakers able to get it out of there. But tell you what, that one had to have stung as Beyerbaum took that off the left knee. She does return back to action, but I don't think she's going to feel very good for a while. I don't know, they have more padding. A little surprised, maybe even like in, there's a foul from behind as Megan Hutt will, no, it's not Hutt. Yeah, that is Megan. She went down to the turf, but back to that point, you'd think they might eventually make him wear helmets and a face mask, and kind of like lacrosse, who we'll see coming to Darrell Bean Stadium next season. I know the players generally will wear a little bit of padding around the shin area, but we have seen many times the ball will come off the leg, off the knees, off the upper body. Quakers trying to get it out of their own end. Quakers' attack, at least offensively, got better at the end of the first half. It was pretty good early, but since then, Oberlin has made the necessary adjustments, and they continue to put pressure back on Earlham as Enzerink now to the right of the strike circle. There's Megan Hutt for the Quakers. Enzerink works it to the end line. That one knocked away by Vandervaart with the right pad. Ball will be brought back outside here for the Yo women. Jennifer Krakauer there for Oberlin, but a nice steal. And the Quakers back the other way, and here's Caitlin Brunner. Brunner, one of the top dribblers in the conference, and she draws the double team to the near side. And Brunner trying to get that fast break going. And Earlham will put it in play here to the near side. Here's Megan Hutt. Megan winding, firing, and that'll be knocked down. And we'll go back over again to Oberlin. Ball near side is again the Quakers unable to advance. And we're going to come up the near sideline. That one struck hard, but ricochets. Ensrich trying to center that ball. And again, the Yo women here to the right. Banerjee there for Oberlin. And the whistle violation called again against Oberlin. Ball will come all the way past midfield here to the near side, and we are now nearly 5 minutes in here in the second half so far. Oberlin had the one look. Vandervaart able to stop that one with the right pad. Quakers so far unable to get an attack going offensively as the ball will be placed here to the near side. That will be whistled against the Yo women. Sydney Barnes here to the near side. Barnes trying to clear that. Honigman was there. And the ball back to midfield as a fight for the loose ball picked up by Oberlin and overrun on the dribble that time by McGarvey. And again, the Quakers here is Christina Bruner. Bruner trying to work it up that right sideline, and that will be whistled dead once again. And here's Turlings. Turlings softly putting it close to the stick that time of Christina Bruner. Bruner didn't get it down in time, and so we will see the Yo women coming back the other way. Ball worked up the far sideline. Yo women trying to work that ball back to midfield. There's Turlings. Christina Bruner looking to the right. Pass intended for McCool. And by the way, the Quakers still playing without one of their starters in Khalifa, who got injured in the first half. Here's Wang once again. Wang winding up and hitting that one off the stick of Megan Hutt. Hutt looking to the right. Nice steal and knocked away by Royer. Well, the Quakers will keep it. Under the 30-minute mark now here in the second half, tied at 1 on this homecoming weekend. That ball rolling all the way past the goalkeeper, Gassio. Boy, sometimes you get a really good look at that ball and you get a stick that hits it perfectly and it can sail the complete length of the field, especially on this turf. Ball centered inside the strike circle, and the left save that time by Vandervaart. Ball will go out of play. Well, you look at the padding that these goalkeepers use, and it looks cumbersome at times, and they're the most protected out here because they can take quite a few shots, and Vandervaart able to use that padding well. Once in a while get a glove save, but generally there's always a pad save by these goalkeepers. Yo women put it in play once again from behind. That ball just over the stick that time of Christina Bruner. And the Quakers unable to keep it in play on the far side. Good effort that time by Barnes. So once again, Earlham unable to get anything going on offense. And we'll see the Yo women coming back. This is the one player they want to get the stick and the ball in her hands, and that is Maureen Coffey. Quakers again unable to advance it down the sideline. Yo women trying to get it into the attack circle, and nothing there. Nice steal as Christina Bruner coming up with it for the Quakers, and it'll go out of bounds on the far side. Let's see who touched it last. And it looks like it was last touched by Oberlin, so the Quakers will put it in play. Sydney Barnes spotting that ball once again on the sideline. Fight for the loose ball, and they'll whistle that one against Christina Bruner. And again, Oberlin will take over. Libby Royer there for the Yo women. And they're going to place it back to the middle of the field. Here's Sebastian. Sebastian looking to the near side. And what do they whistle this one? Quakers try to, let's say, take that back. The Yo women try to get a quick start. That was Enzerink there for Oberlin. Ball off the stick of Megan Hutt. Off that pass attempt. Quakers come to the near side. Caitlin Bruner there for Earlham, and that will go against Oberlin. So now let's see if Earlham can get this thing in position. Turling's down the sideline. Saved there by Megan Hutt. Hutt dribbling inside the strike circle. Hutt with the backhand knocked away by Wang. Earlham able to keep it, and this will go back over now to Oberlin. So the Quakers got it inside the strike circle, unable to do anything with it. And now Oberlin will go the other way. Ball knocked down. Quakers quickly get back into attack mode. Natalie Blatz there for the Quakers. Now it's Honigman. Megan Hutt inside the circle, and we have a penalty corner. That's going to go against Emma Hahn. Nope, it's going to be Sebastian, who was guilty. So the Quakers will have their first penalty corner now of the second half. Let's see if we can score off the penalty corner right here. You have a huge man advantage. Tied at 1 apiece here in the second half. Barnes will put it in play. Here's Megan. Boy, she didn't get her stick down in time. Quakers able to keep it. Here is Caitlin Bruner, and just to the left as the Quakers had that Barnes. In fact, Barnes was on the backside of Gassio. And that one, if it gets on Barnes' stick, she had a pretty good chance to get it in. Gassio was right in front of the goal, but there was enough room just to Gassio's right. Quakers able to get the steal. Earlham looking to work it back inside. That was Grasso there for the Quakers. And once again, that's blown dead, and Oberlin will give it back. Here's Turlings. Turlings winding up, missing. Boy, she whipped big time on that one. Turlings still able to keep the possession. Turling's working it back out front, and now for the Quakers will be Natalie Blatz. Blatz on the dribble, defended well by McGarvey. Here's Christina Bruner. Bruner lifted that one, intended for Megan Hutt. Megan, and we have a penalty corner as that one went off the hand of Bayerbaum. So a penalty corner for the Quakers once again. Quakers a chance here with the penalty corner off the hash mark to the left. Here's Megan Hutt winding up, firing, and that will ricochet to the left. Ball still battled for, and we'll do it one more time. Krakauer there for the Yo women to come out and challenge that on this near side. So now the Quakers will try it yet one more time. The 23-minute mark here in the second half. Turlings fires, and that one will go where? Behind the goal. Is that one just off to the left, and Gassio able to knock that one down as it went a little bit too high. And so the Yo women take over. Ball has to hit that black part as that one sails to the near side and went right into the Oberlin bench. Getting off of that penalty corner, it has to hit that black part on the lower part of the goal. Quakers able to come up with a steal inside the attack circle once again, but there is another takeaway by Oberlin as they'll work it to the far sideline. Ball will come back out front. Quakers trying to get that second goal and take a 2-1 lead. But now the Yo women on the counterattack. Quakers able to come back, and good job by Blatz to take it away from Wang. Ball goes out of bounds on the sideline, and Oberlin will keep it. So now the Quakers back on defense. Here's Royer. Royer changing direction, looking back toward the middle. That centering ball knocked down by Megan Hutt. There is Christina Brunner once again, and now Megan Hutt on the dribble. And that'll be whistled against the Yo women. Neither team able to get anything here in the second half. Tied at 1 apiece, 21 minutes remaining. Yo women again in possession as they will look to midfield. Quakers there, good job defensively by Isabella Grasso. Grasso on the takeaway. Lead pass intended for McCool, and now the Quakers just outside the strike circle, but they'll be called there for the penalty and will head the other way. So Oberlin trying to get on the attack. Back to midfield. Quakers peeling back defensively. Heather Moore. See her right there at the bottom of your screen talking to her team. Quakers able to stop the attack once again. Natalie Blatz back on defense. Two Pham trying to catch up with a loose ball, but eventually run down by the Yo women. And the ball worked to the far side. Again, Quakers stopped on their attack. Oberlin again looking for their first win of the year. They let one get away the first time against this Quaker squad. Quakers ended up winning in a penalty shootout. Ball stopped right there at the 30-yard line, as we'll see the Quakers go back on defense, and here it'll be set up inside the strike circle. Chance now again for the Yo women. Good defense by the Quakers again, as Earlham will bring it to the near side. Natalie Blatz there for the Quakers, and they will stop play. Coffey here to the near side, going down on the turf. Indications right now that we've got a lot of time to be played in this one, that we may be looking at an overtime. One of these teams can't get a good look here in the second half. There's a nice centering ball, and boy, collision inside. Blatz went down. Coffey able to get in front of her, as this one will be against the Yo women. Boy, good physical play inside, though. Field hockey not known for its physical play. Megan Hutt to the near sideline. Hutt looking ahead as she tried to get it to Caitlin Brunner down the sideline. Two Pham there for Earlham, but then taken away by Sebastian. And now the Yo women heading the other way. Who's going to crack first here in the second half? Neither team has had a really, really excellent series of looks defensively so far, or I should say offensively so far, here in the second half. Christina Brunner there for the Quakers will look to dribble that ball to the sideline, and it goes out of play, last touched by Louisa McGarvey. Earlham unable to clear that one out. And now Oberlin will take over, and they'll put it in play on the sideline. Quakers make a change as well. Looks like Bronwyn Evans has now checked in for the Quakers. Evans, the sophomore. Now Earlham back on offense. Well, at some point you would think that for the Quakers, they've got to get their leading scorer, Megan Hutt, going here in the second half. That'll be whistled against Libby Royer. Now for Oberlin. That ball will sail all the way down the sideline, and a chase for that 50-50 ball eventually won by Oberlin, and now they try to go back on the counterattack. Neither team able to get anything here in the second half so far. Couple of penalty corners each way, but that's been about it. Ball dribbled to the far sideline. Dylan Sebastian, the junior out of Tacoma Park, Maryland, there for the Yo women. Fans that are here watching this one this afternoon, trying to get the Quakers a win. Mentioned soccer again coming up at 1 o'clock as the Earlham women will take on Anderson, the men at 3:30. Football at 2:30 this afternoon. Well, boy, it'd be a nice way to start this Saturday with a win here in field hockey. Caitlin Bruner there for the Quakers, unable to advance it. See if Earlham can keep it here in Oberlin territory. Here is Caitlin Bruner. Bruner trying to dribble away from that double team, and that'll be whistled against Oberlin. So the Quakers, here's an opportunity. Again, just over 15 minutes remaining. Get it inside that strike circle as Turlings will look to see what's available. Turlings will wind up inside the circle, and the goalkeeper coming out, ball in front of the net, and Earlham unable to do anything with it as Wang comes out with a steal. Gassio right in front. Here comes Wang. And the Quakers peeling back. Good steal there for the Quakers, and how about Turlings? Earlham unable to keep it in their possession. That'll be against Earlham. And now Oberlin looking the opposite way. Can the Quakers get the defense a turnover here? Get it back in their hands and try to get this one a 2-1 advantage. Ball inside or just outside the strike circle. Blatz there defensively. Wang now for Oberlin. Blatz gets a stick on it, stolen away by the Quakers. That's Megan Hutt. Hutt with 3 maroon jerseys around her. And as it's taken away, that'll be whistled dead and blown against Oberlin. Megan looking to the middle of the field where she had Isabella Grasso. Grasso, I don't know if she was signaling to the bench that she needs a break, so the Quakers will make a change, and we'll see Grace McCool come back in. Turlings with the steal looking to midfield. Quakers have very little depth. Oberlin either. Here's Megan. Megan on the fast break. Chance to get the goal right here. Diving, and we may have a call. Let's wait. No. Inside the circle again. And that one knocked down, and boy, nice job by the goalkeeper as Gassio on top of the loose ball. Boy, we thought right there that Megan Hutt was going to get it done. And it looks like they will have a penalty shot right here. So it will be a penalty shot. I thought that was what the call was going to be, but they're a little bit late in whistling that one. So Megan a chance right here against Gassio. Megan will lift that one to the left and score. So the Quakers will take a 2-1 lead off the penalty shot by Megan Hutt. And we've got a timeout. Just over 13 minutes remaining. Quakers on top of Oberlin, 2-1. This is Earlham Field Hockey and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Earlhamites, you don't need to be on the heart to feel close to it. Your Earlham Alumni Council is here to help all of our alumni stay connected, to support students, and to ensure that Earlham is strong for years to come.
Wish me luck, we've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank, a bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Well, the Quakers now lead at 2-1 as we're down the backstretch of this field hockey matchup here this afternoon. The Quakers got the goal by Megan Hutt. And following the timeout, Oberlin will take the possession. Near sideline, and now it's up to that Quaker defense to get stops here in the second half as, again, Earlham able to stop that here to the near sideline. Turling's winding up and firing that, intended, I believe, that time for Caitlin Bruner. Now Bruner able to come back with it, and Bruner between two defenders, looking to the middle of the field. Ball comes loose, and back in for the Quakers, Isabella Grasso. Grasso came out, but then got helped by that goal as well as the timeout to get a little bit of rest. Foot chase for the loose ball now. The 50-50 ball run down by the Quakers. Natalie Blatz here on the near side as the two teams will fight for the loose ball. That is Maureen Coffey. To Pham for the Quakers. Unable to get that clean pass to the left. Official will say, put that ball back a few feet. And now for Oberlin, time is a factor. 12 minutes to go. Now is where the Quakers have a chance. Turlings puts that back into Oberlin territory, and I was about ready to say you make the Yo women work the length of the field, and a lot of time can come off the clock. Here's Megan on the steal. Megan inside the strike circle, missed out on the attempt, and this will go back over again to Oberlin. Sebastian able to get that stop that time for the Yo women. We'll stay right here as Pham was called for that violation, and once again Oberlin will take over, and there is Dylan Sebastian. Boy, not a good strike that time by Sebastian as Grasso tried to put that one inside the circle. And the ball now to the left side, and that'll be Evans there for the Quakers. Good defense from behind as Sydney Barnes able to get a stick on that one, but now here is Wang on the attack. That'll be blown against the Quakers. Still a lot of time to be played in this one, and Oberlin still trying to mount a solid offensive attack here in the second half. There just hasn't been, at least from a shot standpoint, as many opportunities for Oberlin as there was in the first half. There's a collision. That'll be against Sebastian. Quakers try to work it the other way, and Oberlin had the steal for a moment, but that'll be against Oberlin. Megan Hutt taking a look. Here's Turlings. Turlings now inside the circle. Backhand, and Pham there, and there's another goal for the Quakers, I believe. unless they whistled that dead, and they did, and so that is not going to be a goal. But, boy, that thing was right in front of Gassio. Quakers again back on defense. Oberlin here to the near side, so still 2-1. Here in the second half as the Quakers trying to pick up the conference win here this afternoon. And the ball again to the near side. Stolen away there by Caitlin Brunner, and here come the Quakers to Pham. Pham on the dribble, gets double teamed, and Megan Hutt trying to assist, and that'll go against Earlham. And we have a timeout. We got a yellow here on to Pham. So Pham coming to the penalty box for the Quakers, and so Earlham will be a player down. And now Oberlin man advantage here in the second half as we get later and later. Coffey on the attack this time for the Yo women, but she'll be whistled for the penalty there. And now Megan Hutt will put the ball back into play for the Quakers. Under the 9-minute mark now here in the second half. Earlham on top of this one, 2-1. And for Earlham, it'd be a nice way to get a win here today. And then, of course, you have to go to Denison, Kenyon, and DePaul in 3 successive games. That ball will go past the end line. We're talking about the top 3 teams in the North Coast Athletic Conference. Ball back to midfield, and now the Yo women looking to advance it up the sideline. Nice takeaway once again by Caitlin Brunner. Here come the Quakers. Brunner stopped just past midfield, but then comes right back, and that'll be blown dead against Brunner and out of the near side. Anzerink there for the Yo women. Megan Hutt got a stick on it, but apparently the whistle will blow that one dead again. To Pham here to the near side. Now it's going to be McCool for the Quakers. Don't want something cheap here with just over 7 minutes remaining. Ball knocked away by Megan Hutt. Good job by Megan. See Megan turning that stick. Again, the ball can only be hit with the flat side of the stick. Now Megan again looking to the near side, and we will see Caitlin Brunner advance that ball intended for McCool and taken away as Emma Hahn able to step in front of that pass and get the steal. Ball near side. Quakers look to double team. Anzering trying to advance it. Stolen away by Megan. Here's Hutt. And once again, Megan tried to go back to the middle. Hutt goes down. Ball stolen away is Oberlin. Able to take it away. And it goes out of bounds here on the near sideline is Caitlin Brunner there for the Quakers defensively. 6.5 minutes to go. Quakers also trying to snap a 5-match losing streak. Last time they picked up a win was Kenyon back on September 24th here at Darrell Bean Stadium. Turling's there for the Quakers. Looks back to the middle. Nice pass. Here's Evans, and Evans unable to control it. Now Oberlin back on the counterattack. Quakers defensively have Sydney Barnes. They're able to steal that one away. Evans just turns and fires that one off her stick. And the ball comes back into Earlham territory. And they stop immediately. In fact, looked like Maureen Coffey knew that was going to be a foul or a penalty. Quakers need a little more ball control right here at this stage and try to advance that as much as they possibly can. And a lot of times you get anxious and go ahead and hit that, and there's no one there, and that's what the Quakers did that time. Ball now into Earlham territory. Here's Coffey. Got to keep an eye on her. Coffey inside the strike circle, and we have a whistle. And that's going to be blown against the Quakers, I believe. The official explaining to Honigman why she made that call, and it looks like we will have a timeout right here. We're going to have a penalty shot, much like what we saw moments ago, and now Camille Vandervaart will be put to the test. Here's Coffey. So Coffey a chance right here to tie this one up, and Vandervaart makes the save. And as you would expect, the Quakers celebrating that as Camille Vandervaart with the save. And so now the Quakers will get it back with 4:40 remaining. Official to the scorers table. And I'm not sure what exactly they're looking at. They put it at 4:50, so they put another 10 seconds on the clock. So we will stick ours at 4:50 as well. So the 10 seconds put back on, 4:50 remaining. Nice save again by Camille Vandervaart off the penalty. The old women again inside the circle, and Turling's there for the Quakers. Ball be placed back out front. Time again will be a factor now for Oberlin. Quakers, nice steal by Megan. Went right between the legs of the defender, and now the Quakers trying to go the other way, and Megan unable to hold on to it. Good steal by Emma Hahn on the previous play. And now Oberlin knows they need to work pretty quick. It's a matter of time right now, 4 minutes. Well, that one sails all the way through, and it cannot score right there. Again, it's got to be touched inside the strike circle, so good job there for the Quakers to let that one sail through. Turling's now to the near side. Strong hit intended for Grasso. Boy, Quakers need to clear this out a couple of times, get it to the other end, and that will take a ton of time off the clock. Grasso got a stick on it, and no penalty corners right here either. That's another thing that the Quakers do not need. Oberlin will take it on the near side. Enzerink now for the Yo women. Ball gets inside the strike circle. There is Turlings. Turlings, a little apparently too aggressive, as the official will give it back again to Oberlin. Boy, you hear the stick up here, and that one knocked away inside. Good defense there by Natalie Blatz. And once again, Quakers, here's a chance, and coaching staff can see them on the sidelines from our vantage point, telling the team to settle down a little bit, be calm, and Quakers tried to lift that one. Turlings wanted to go over everyone, and they'll have to bring it back and do it again. 2.5 minutes remaining. Right now, it looks like for the Quakers, Megan Hutt with that goal and an assist could very well be the Wesley Bates Wealth Management Player of the Game here today, though Vandervaart could share in it as well with that nice save off that penalty shot. Grasso there for the Quakers. Again, Oberlin able to get it into the strike circle. Got to get it out of there. And that'll be whistled again. This time, I believe, against the Yo women, and it is. So the Quakers able to get it back. You get a good lift down the field here, and there's not going to be enough time left for Oberlin. And you can see how The Yo women are really playing everybody up front. Quakers near side. Oh, just behind Caitlin Bruner, and Bruner may have had a path down the sideline. Another whistle called against Earlham. And once again, the hurry up here for Enzerink. Ball tipped out front. Honigman got a stick on it. Evans there. Evans, you better hurry up and get over there. Ball got loose again. Quakers need to be a little more aggressive here. And Megan looking to clear that one out of the strike circle. Here's Grasso there for the Quakers. Draws the triple team. Quakers trying to hold on. We're down a minute remaining in this one. Earlham trying to sweep the season series and pick up the win. Quakers trying for their third win in the conference. 49 seconds remaining. Ball struck way outside the circle. Boy, Barnes overran it, and Barnes went down. Ball again very close to getting inside that circle as Barnes trying to clear it. And again, here are the Yo women trying to go on the attack. Megan Hutt now to Pham. Pham looking to center that ball. Now it'll be Grasso. And that'll be against the Quakers. Trying to hold on for the final 15 seconds of this one. This could be the last opportunity now for the Yo women. They got to put it back into play very quickly. Ball's kicked out front. Ball inside the strike circle. Barnes able to knock it away, and the Quakers win it. Well, the difference in this one here this afternoon, again, Camille Vandervaart with that save off the penalty shot, and a goal and an assist today for Megan Hutt. As the Quakers get the win, your final score of 2-1, and Megan Hutt is the Wesley Bates Wealth Management Player of the Game here this afternoon as the Quakers pick up the win, their third win in conference play. Oberlin will go to 0-10 in the conference. The Quakers on the road on October 22nd in Denison. That's an 11 o'clock start time. They'll travel to Kenyon October 23rd at noon. DePauw October 26th. Again, the top three teams in the NCAC, and then they'll play their final home game October 29th against Wittenberg. But your final score here this afternoon, Quakers knock off Oberlin that final 2-1. Thanks for being with us. This has been Field Hockey right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.